When it comes to oral care, there's usually one process that a lot of people tend to overlook: flossing. This is quite surprising since there are supposedly many benefits from regular flossing. These include the removal of plaque and tartar, prevention of gum diseases and tooth decay, and as some studies suggest, it can even lead to reduced risk of heart disease. For people who are thinking of leveling up their oral hygiene but are not too keen on using regular dental floss for whatever reason, there is an alternative that more or less performs a similar function to the good old dental floss: oral irrigators. Oral irrigators, or water pics, are basically water compressors that shoot pulsating stream of water in areas of your mouth in order to remove debris. In the past, these devices are often quite expensive and are very bulky that a lot of them are only used in the professional setting. Fortunately, there have been significant improvement and innovations in this space that oral irrigators have shrunk in size and have become more readily available and affordable for ordinary people. That's why for today's episode, we'll be looking at two portable irrigators that you can purchase online: the Cofoe FL-V17 and the Soocas W3. In terms of design, both the Soocas and Cofoe have a similar blueprint. Basically, there are three parts: the main body, where the motor and the batteries are located, the water tank, and the nozzle. For the Soocas, the body of the device is made from white plastic with a clean and minimalist design, which I think looks better than the Cofoe. At the front of the device, you'll find two buttons. The one at the top is a push button for activating the device, while the other button is used to change the cleaning mode of the oral irrigator. The Soocas W3 also come with 4 nozzles out of the box: one standard nozzle for daily cleaning, an orthodontics nozzle for people who wear braces, a periodontal pocket nozzle, and a tongue scraping nozzle. The nozzles can be easily attached to the device by simply aligning a notch and clicking them into place. At the back of the device is where you'll find a dotted surface to improve grip and a covered port for charging. For the Cofoe, the water tank is placed behind the body of the device, and unlike the water tank of the Soocas W3, it's molded as part of the base and the body. It's also a bit smaller than the Soocas, so you may tend to do a refill whenever you're using it. The Cofoe oral irrigator also comes with a set of nozzles: 2 standard nozzles and 1 orthodontic nozzle. Unlike the Soocas, the nozzles on the Cofoe are not fixed, which may be a double-edged sword because, for one, you can rotate the nozzle based on your cleaning need, but on the other hand, this free movement doesn't help with the build quality. In fact, sometimes you can hear a hissing sound after using the Cofoe, probably because the nozzle isn't as tightly attached to the base. There are also 2 buttons at the front of the Cofoe similar to the W3: a push button for activating the oral irrigator, and again the other button for changing the cleaning mode. As for the LED notification lights, the Soocas W3 went with a minimalist approach with unmarked lights indicating the mode and a battery indicator. The FL-V17 on the other hand has 4 clearly marked notification lights for the cleaning modes and charging status. Speaking of charging, the Cofoe FL-V17 one-ups the Soocas as it recharges its battery using inductive charging. This kind of charging sometimes heats up the battery, but I think it's more convenient. Using both devices is a pretty simple procedure. First, you pick the nozzle you want and attach it to the device. Next, you fill up the water tank and then put the nozzle in your mouth and blast the dirt away with a water jet. If you need more instructions, I'll put a link in the description on tutorials on how to effectively use oral irrigators for your reference. Okay, so looking at everything, the Cofoe and Soocas are pretty much neck to neck in terms of features, with the Soocas leading by a few inches. In terms of pricing, Both products are also offered at similar price points, so basically I think the choice between the two is a matter of preference. If you like a minimalist and clean design, a bigger battery, a bigger water tank, and more nozzle options, then the Soocas W3 is the one for you. On the other hand, if wireless charging and a slightly lower price is more important, then you can go for the Cofoe. So there you have it. If you have any questions about the products we've looked at today, please let me know in the comment section. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please click on the subscribe button and also on the notification bell so you'll get notified whenever I push new content.